The Life Story of Bruce Lee. Podcast script. American English. Introduction. Bruce Lee is one of the most legendary martial artists in history. He wasn't only a fighter, but also an actor, philosopher, teacher, and cultural icon. His influence changed martial arts forever and helped bring Asian martial arts into global popularity. Even decades after his death, Bruce Lee continues to inspire athletes, actors, and millions of people around the world. But Bruce Lee's journey was not easy. His story is one of discipline, struggle, creativity, and determination. Early life. Bruce Lee was born on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco, California, while his parents were traveling with a Chinese opera troupe. His birth name was Lee Jun-fan. Shortly after his birth, his family returned to Hong Kong, where Bruce spent most of his childhood. Bruce Lee's father was a famous Cantonese opera actor. Because of this, Bruce appeared in several films as a child actor. By the time he was a teenager, he had already acted in more than 20 movies. However, Bruce Lee was not always calm and disciplined. As a teenager, he often got into street fights. His parents became worried about his behavior and decided he needed proper martial arts training. Learning martial arts. At age 13, Bruce Lee began studying Wing Chun, a traditional Chinese martial art, under the famous master Ip Man. Wing Chun focused on speed, efficiency, and close combat techniques. Bruce trained intensely and quickly became a skilled fighter. However, Bruce also faced challenges. Some students refused to train with him because he had mixed Chinese and European ancestry. Despite this discrimination, Bruce continued training and improving his skills. His dedication to martial arts became the foundation of his future philosophy. Moving to America. At age 18, Bruce Lee returned to the United States. His parents sent him there partly to continue his education and partly to keep him away from street fights in Hong Kong. Bruce first lived in Seattle, where he worked in a restaurant owned by a family friend. Later, he attended the University of Washington, where he studied philosophy. While studying, Bruce began teaching martial arts. He opened his first martial arts school and started developing his own ideas about combat, creating his own fighting philosophy. Bruce Lee believed traditional martial arts were too rigid and limited. He wanted a fighting system that was practical, flexible, and realistic. So he created his own philosophy, called Jeet Kune Do, which means the way of the intercepting fist. Jeet Kune Do emphasized efficiency, simplicity, speed, adaptability. Bruce Lee believed that a martial artist should not be trapped by styles or traditions. Instead, he said fighters should adapt like water. Bruce Lee's acting career. Bruce Lee initially struggled in Hollywood because Asian actors were rarely given leading roles. However, he finally got his first big break in the TV show The Green Hornet, where he played the character Kato. Although the show lasted only one season, Bruce Lee's performance impressed audiences. Still, Hollywood continued to limit his opportunities. Frustrated, Bruce returned to Hong Kong, where he discovered he had become a huge star because the show was extremely popular there. Becoming a global superstar. In Hong Kong, Bruce Lee quickly became the biggest martial arts movie star in Asia. His famous movies include The Big Boss 1971, Fury of Fists 1972, Way of the Dragon 1972, Enter the Dragon 1973. One of the most legendary scenes in martial arts film history is the fight between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris in Way of the Dragon. Bruce Lee's films were different from traditional martial arts movies. They had realistic fighting, intense physical energy, strong emotional storytelling, a powerful message of strength and self-respect. Bruce Lee's training and discipline. Bruce Lee trained harder than almost any athlete of his time. His daily routine included strength training, running, flexibility exercises, martial arts drills, meditation, philosophy reading. Bruce Lee was also known for his incredible speed. It was said that film crews sometimes had to slow down the footage because his punches were too fast for the camera. Bruce Lee's philosophy. Bruce Lee was not only a fighter, he was also a deep thinker. His philosophy combined martial arts with ideas about life, growth, and self-expression. One of his most famous ideas was, be like water. He believed people should adapt to challenges just like water adapts to its container. Bruce Lee's death. Sadly, Bruce Lee's life ended too soon. On July 20th, 1973, Bruce Lee died suddenly in Hong Kong at the age of 32. His death shocked the world. The official cause was a brain swelling caused by a reaction to medication. Only a few weeks later, his film Enter the Dragon was released and became one of the most successful martial arts films in history. What people said about Bruce Lee. Even decades after his death, many famous athletes and actors have spoken about Bruce Lee's influence. Martial artists often say Bruce Lee changed the entire martial arts world. Many believe that modern mixed martial arts, MMA, was influenced by Bruce Lee's philosophy of combining techniques from different fighting styles. Fans describe Bruce Lee as a revolutionary martial artist, a symbol of discipline and strength, a cultural bridge between East and West. Many people also say Bruce Lee inspired them to start martial arts, fitness training, or personal self-development. Famous quotes by Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee shared many powerful ideas about life and success. Here are some of his most famous quotes. Be water, my friend. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do.
Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee's advice to athletes and young people. Bruce Lee believed that success comes from discipline and self-belief. His advice included, train your body and your mind, never stop learning, be yourself and express your true potential. Do not limit yourself with fear, practice consistently and stay dedicated. Bruce Lee believed that martial arts were not just about fighting, they were about self-mastery and personal growth. Legacy. Today, Bruce Lee is remembered as one of the most influential martial artists in history. His ideas helped shape modern martial arts, action movies, fitness culture, self-development philosophy. Even today, millions of people around the world continue to study Bruce Lee's teachings and watch his films. Bruce Lee proved that with discipline, creativity, and courage, one person can change the world.